Greetings, Scorpio, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the month of July 2020 for those of us born in the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, Spirit Guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of time and directions given to me by my Spirit Guide. And so with your kind permission, may I begin a look at and an interpretation of the Sacred Tarot for you. Scorpio, you are going through some interesting times in the month of July. And interesting is an overused word. I know. So it looks like some of you are going to be indulging in a lot of fun activities in the month of July, that's for sure. I see where some of you are working on saving. Some of you are working on accumulating, saving your resources. Some of you want to buy something in the month of July. And some of you are going to buy something. I see someone getting ready to buy a car, actually. So I do see that. I also see something is going on with you, something that you want to something that you need to shake loose, something that you need to break free from. It looks like it's some friends or maybe some associates that have you kind of caught up in a schedule or in something that is binding, right? And you want to break free from that. I see that. It could also be a relationship. It could also be a gentleman friend as well. I definitely see where you're feeling, you don't feel as if your wishes have been fulfilled in this situation that you're in. You don't feel that way. Some of you, there's a need for you to take care of your health more, your feminine health. This could be a month where you may need to have a checkup or something like that. It definitely shows the Empress card is what I'm referring to. The Empress card is usually a card that speaks about productivity, creativity, procreation. It's that type of energy. It's also abundance and it's also creativity in the sense of artistic creativity. But yours is in reverse. So those of you that would like some more information about that, you reach out to me through email and I'll give you some advisement based on what the spirit shows me with this card being in reverse. But Scorpio, I do see where you will be expensing, you will be buying something for yourself in the month of July. And I do think that, as I said, some of you are getting ready to buy a car. Before I began to prepare for your reading, I always see you as the purple people, the lavender, lilac, that family of colors. And interesting enough, this is the first time that I ever read this card, the Wheel of Fortune, as your final outcome card. And it has purple in it. Never noticed it before, never noticed it before. But the Wheel of Fortune in your final outcome position does indicate that things are going to work out for you with regard to this project that you're working on, with regard to you buying something for yourself or you preparing to buy something for yourself, okay? Yeah, I do see you ready to move on. I definitely see that. I see you ready to let some things go that made you feel bound, some things that had you stuck. I spoke about you being stuck a few moments ago, but I definitely see you shaking loose. I see you freeing yourself. I also see you going through a growth cycle. This is a growth cycle. This is a time when you're going to walk into newness for yourself. There will be some newness for yourself come August. Yep, come August. I definitely see that. Yep, I do see that. It doesn't mean that everything is going to come your way immediately. Please don't expect that. That's not what I am predicting by reading the cards and interpreting them. Nope, I don't see it that way. I do see some things you will have to there's this idea of you breaking free, and there's the idea of you seeing things differently. That's part of the breaking free. It's not so much you not talking to someone or physically moving your physical person to another physical space. It has a lot to do with your mind. It has a lot to do with you seeing things differently, seeing things clearly. This is a time I don't see you changing jobs during this time. Those of you that are looking for a job or those of you that are thinking about changing, I don't see that as part of what the cards are saying for this cycle. I don't see that. I do see something positive coming your way in the way of a written document, a lease, a contract, maybe a lease on a car even, or a contract or a lease on an apartment or something. But there is something very positive that is written, a document that is coming your way, okay? And you can expect some very positive news and certainly love to elaborate with you individually, but as a general reading, you can expect some very positive news, okay? Yeah, someone is presenting themselves to you as rather controlling. Someone is rather controlling and heavy in your spirit. I do see that, and I think that's what you're going to be breaking free from, okay? I do see a change in your schedule. Those of you that have a schedule, a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 4, those of you that have that type of schedule, you can expect a change in your schedule. You can expect that. There are some things that you don't want to deal with, but you will have to. And as a result of you having to deal with those things, I do see you emerging from July with a clear plan about what you want to accomplish. And you'll have goals, you'll have a plan, you'll have steps in place of what you want to do. Yeah, I see this as a good time for you growing, stepping. It's a stepping kind of thing. It's a motion. It's making the next step, making the next step, making the first step. Scorpio family members, I'm going to stop there. Those of you that heard something that may have resonated with you, you'd like to come in for a private consult, you're welcome to reach out to me. The information is on the screen. Those of you that heard something in this reading and you want some clarity about this specific reading, this public and general reading, you can reach out to me for that as well, and I can give you some clarity about a further interpretation of the cards, okay? Stay blessed, Scorpio. Forgive me. Stay blessed.